Liverpool supporters have learned to expect the unexpected this season, but the latest developments at Anfield have still managed to raise a few eyebrows. With a surprise return now changing the landscape behind the scenes, attention has quickly shifted to what this could mean for the club's immediate plans and long-term direction. Set against a backdrop of growing expectations and mounting pressure, this sudden twist arrives at a crucial point in the campaign. As Liverpool looks to maintain momentum on multiple fronts, the implications of this unexpected comeback could prove significant, both on and off the pitch, in the weeks ahead. Let's break this down in today's video, along with all the other Liverpool news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to discuss in today's video, so be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Liverpool have been handed a timely boost as Alexander Isach continues to make encouraging progress in his recovery from a serious leg injury, with the striker stepping up his rehabilitation work at the AXA training centre. The 25-year-old has now moved beyond purely indoor gym sessions and has begun light ball work as part of his ongoing program. Recent images released by the club show Isach moving freely during individual drills, focusing in particular on strengthening the left leg that was injured in December. Isach has been sidelined since December 20th, when he suffered a broken leg and ankle damage in Liverpool's 2-1 victory over Tottenham Hotspur. The injury was sustained following a heavy challenge from Mickey van der Ven, and no definitive return date was issued at the time. While concerns initially surrounded the severity of the setback, the club stopped short of ruling him out for the season, with a spring comeback quietly targeted. That timeline now appears to be on track. Liverpool's decision to retain Isach in their Champions League squad for the knockout stages has offered further reassurance that he remains part of the club's short-term plans. Under Arne Slot, the Reds opted against replacing him with a defensive option such as Calvin Ramsey, underlining their belief that the striker will be available before the campaign concludes. Although he remains some distance from rejoining full-team training, even in non-contact scenarios, his latest progress represents a significant milestone. The next phase will see Isach gradually integrated into structured sessions, once medical staff are satisfied with his conditioning and resilience. His return cannot come soon enough. Since his injury, Slot has been heavily reliant on Hugo Ekitike to lead the line. While the Frenchman has worked tirelessly, the physical demands of carrying the attacking burden alone have begun to show in recent weeks. With few natural number 9 alternatives available, Liverpool's attacking depth has been stretched. Other forward options include Cody Gakpo, Federico Chiesa, and Jadon Danns, though each presents limitations. Gakpo remains first choice on the left. Chiesa has struggled to earn consistent starts, and Danns is currently sidelined with a hamstring problem. As a result, Isach's absence has had a clear impact on Slot's tactical flexibility. The Sweden international joined Liverpool in a £125 million deal from Newcastle United last summer and endured a slow start as he adjusted to his new surroundings and system. However, signs of progress were emerging prior to his injury, including the goal he scored in the win at Tottenham. Now, with his rehabilitation gathering momentum, optimism is growing that Isach can still play a meaningful role in the latter stages of the season. While caution remains the priority, his steady return to ball work represents a major step forward and a potentially decisive development for Liverpool as they look to maintain momentum on multiple fronts. For now, Liverpool will continue to manage Alexander Isak's recovery with care, aware that rushing him back would risk undoing months of careful rehabilitation. But the signs emerging from the AXA training centre are undeniably positive, and each step forward brings him closer to competitive action. With the season approaching its decisive phase, Isak's return could arrive at a pivotal moment for Arne Slot's side. His presence would not only ease the burden on an overstretched forward line, but also restore balance and unpredictability to Liverpool's attack. If his progress continues as planned, this latest shock return may yet prove to be one of the defining stories of the club's run-in. In other news, Konate now has less than 5 months remaining on his contract at Liverpool, but the club have not given up hope of an extension for 2 reasons. Konate has returned from his compassionate leave in outstanding form, following up his tour de force in the 4-1 win over Newcastle, with another strong showing in Wednesday's 1-0 win at Sunderland. It serves as a reminder of the quality of Liverpool's number 5, who, by Arne Slot's own admission, has struggled for consistency throughout the campaign so far. That this could be his final season at Anfield remains a looming cloud, with no breakthrough as of yet in ongoing talks between the club and Konate's camp. However, The Athletic's James Pearce reports that Liverpool are still hopeful of reaching an agreement with the Frenchman before his terms expire on June 30, 2026. Sources point to the late agreements with Virgil van Dijk and Mohamed Salah last season, with both players signing fresh deals in April, 2 months before their previous contracts expired. Furthermore, there is no indication that Konate is even close to agreeing a move elsewhere, particularly as Real Madrid have already informed Liverpool they have no interest in a free transfer. However, it is noted that, unlike Van Dijk and Salah, the 26-year-old has not publicly expressed his desire to stay and finds himself in a more lucrative position in negotiating a possible move elsewhere. If Konate were to join another club when his deal at Liverpool expires, it would almost certainly be more financially beneficial than if he were to sign an extension. That is one of the main reasons why the Reds pulled out of the running for Marc Guehi last month, as into the final months of his deal at Crystal Palace, the package would have included those enhanced personal terms plus a significant transfer fee. The failure to sign Guehi last summer only magnifies Liverpool's need to resolve Konate's future, regardless of the £60 million agreement to sign countryman Jeremy Jacquet from Rennes in the summer. With Giovanni Leone currently sidelined with a long-term ACL injury and Joe Gomez in and out with fitness issues while also being required at right back, Slot's only consistent centre-back options are Van Dijk and Konate. Seeing Konate leave, even with Jacquet arriving, would be a big blow to Liverpool, and the hope will be that he stays as a long-term starter while the next generation settle in. But that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. We post all the latest Liverpool news every day, so join our fast-growing community so you never miss out. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.